I want you to be yourself. I don't want to censor you at all. Don't do anything to jeopardize my access to the CrossFit Games.
Me too.
Heat 1 app, baby.
We both have skin in the game now, don't we?
Oh my God, I love Chad. The Dave Castro Weekend Review with Tyler Watkins, founder of the Heat 1 app. And he also found Sanity.
I did.
And we will be reviewing Dave Castro's. God, how do you even find his weekend review with all these other videos?
Dude, he's straight pumping them out. Also, I'm going to talk about this for a second.
Okay.
We have a news section on the Heat 1 app.
Oh, okay. Tell me
and
about
the goal there is to...
News?
Okay. We had this before, but we got rid of it because we couldn't really manage it.
Okay. I'm pulling up my Heat 1 app.
But right now, we're doubling down for the games. Our goal is that, or our thought is that there are so many streams of consciousness about the games, athletes, and content, different places you have to go, YouTube, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. It's barbell spin. So we wanted to give it to you all in one place. Well, some folks today, I posted about this on Instagram. Some folks today thought, oh, you're stealing Dave's views. Well, the freaking links go to his YouTube channel.
Still, you mean you're promoting?
We're promoting.
We're promoting.
So if you're one of those idiots, you can go to hell.
So basically, what you're saying is, which is smart, is you're curating news.
Dude, it's so hard to find all the news.
Yeah, you're curating it like the way, I don't know if it was Buzzsprout or there have been some other places that have done that. You're like Apple News, you're curating news, but specifically, yeah, someone should have done that a long time ago. Originally, when I created the email of the day at CrossFit, that the whole point was to curate fitness news, not just CrossFit news, but any news in the fitness space. Someone invents a new dumbbell, someone sets a world record at Hyrox, someone sets a whatever, you know what I mean? Someone dies taking the vaccine. Who's an athlete? It's all in there. Hey, but what you just have, Dave? Why don't you put Barbell Spins Twitter account in there? Oh,
we literally just turned it back on.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would think the news. Yeah, just what a great thing. Just start taking people's Twitter accounts and bringing them all to one place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good job. And hey, someone like me who doesn't even use Twitter, I don't either. It's great for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's gotten crazy about Instagram too, is like you're pushed so much stuff now. You can't even find the stuff you want to find.
Oh, on Instagram?
Yeah.
Well, they have the full censorship machine up, just full steam ahead too. Remember that lady I had on from Levi Strauss?
Yes.
Her TikTok got pulled down, I guess, and she's got all sorts of restrictions on Instagram now, and they don't even do anything controversial. Another guy I follow had his account pulled down because he ate a banana on the air.
Oh yeah, I heard that on the show this morning.
That's crazy.
John Young's screwed. He'd be eating all kinds of stuff.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna let him eat bananas on the CrossFit Games Update show anymore. Holy cow! Oh, that is some Southern shit right there. Wow. Please tell me there's sweetened iced tea in there. No,
just water.
All right. Well, I'll join you with a Fit Aid. These poor Fit Aid people. I'm gonna need cases and cases. I'm already fully addicted.
I'm so stoked for my case to show up. I'm stoked to try it. Like, I love blueberry anything, so I'm stoked to try the blueberry version of that one.
I think. Oh yeah. I was gonna say I think this is blueberry. That's apple. Okay, 40% off over there if you want Fit Aid. If you want coffee, go down there. If you want someone to teach you how to have a baby, over there.
God, I'm all screwed up.
Or support you. And if you want hormones, if you want to know how you can heal your body, and you want hormones and peptides,
it's over here.
Over there. Andrew Hiller made a video, by the way, a couple weeks ago. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's like the complete guide to peptides. It's pretty fucking awesome. Jim Bobrowski. Instagram and the algorithm are weird. I used to do ridiculous shit and get 10,000 views. Meanwhile, my wife's page of my 6-year-old puts on 300,000 followers in 7 hours. Holy shit. Crazy. I don't know if I follow your 7-year-old, but send me that, please, in my DMs.
301.
Let me see what kind of athletic stuff Mr. Jim is doing with his kids. Let me judge him on his parenting. Okay. Dave Castro weekend review. Dave is absolutely killing it. It is you know what's crazy is not only is he making a lot of videos, but they're getting crazy views. 9,000 with Emma Lawson, 5,000 with Domit, 4,000 with Linda Kiesman, 3,000 with Henrik Kapalainen. This is all in the last 2 days. Moritz Fiebig, 4,000. Gabriella Magawa.
How many subscribers does he have to his channel?
I think 20,000, 19,000 something. Lazar Jukic, 4,000. This is all in the last 2 days. Enola Kai. Samuel Cornway, 5,000. Samuel will be on tomorrow morning, by the way. Jeffrey Adler, 9,000. Who's this guy? Peter Ellis. Someone told me.
He's the last qualifier out of Australia.
Oh, okay. Hey, someone told me he did Moritz Fiebig. He didn't do Moritz.
He did. Yeah,
he did?
Yep. Scroll up. Go to the left.
Oh, okay. Moritz. Oh, yeah, I said it. Hey, did you see the Moritz one? It's getting rave reviews, I hear.
Yeah, he's a pretty charismatic guy.
Holy cow, what a guy. So proud of Moritz. Wow, I want to move to Germany. Another absolute gem of a human. Whoa, blown away. What a delight. He's so humble. What a great guy. You need to do a special series about him. Super cool dude. Great interview. What a good question and combo at the end. Dude's legit A+ human. Another amazing interview. That chick has her tits out. Crazy how many people answer Rich Froning as their inspiration. Great interview. What a great story. One of the best. I'm a new Moritz fan. What a great guy. Go Moritz. This guy's a delight. Great dude. Get Mo on the Sevon podcast finally.
Mo. I like that.
German Oak. I think he was in the behind the scenes last year, and I think I remember I enjoyed talking to him. All right. Where's this? There it is. How come it says it's already been watched?
By you?
No, I didn't watch it.
Souza.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend review.
Good point. Okay, Dave Castro at 1.25. Heat One app that now offers the daily news in the CrossFit space. How much money are you guys giving away this year at the games?
$10,000. One check.
One man, one woman.
Yeah, it's just me clicking.
Half of those views came from via the Heat One app. Oh, right. Because you direct people.
No,
to
yeah.
it.
Yeah. No.
Wow. Patrick Clark. Moritz is an amazing dude. He's what every CrossFitter should strive to be: athlete, coach, businessman, and overall great dude.
Overall dude, not great dude, just overall dude.
Jesus, Jake. What's wrong with you? We just read 30 positive reviews. I got to tell you, these Castro interviews are becoming cringeworthy. They're becoming super awkward now. What the fuck?
Well, just, Jake, go in the comments and throw in a sack tap just to get the ratio back right.
Yeah, Jesus. You are so in the minority. You could probably you'll be first in line for the next vaccine, Jake, with that kind of talk. Get it? Because minorities go first. Mike McCaskey, my game's goal is to hug Sevon and encourage him. Thank you. Okay, yeah, encourage me. Stephen Flores. Hey, vato, I could use that 10K. Essay, daddy's got pays. Papa's got bills to pay, Holmes.
Win. That's all you got to do is win.
Okay. July 8th, 2024. The man, the myth, the legend has the door closed, which makes no sense because it's got to be hot as shit there in Aromas, California. Oh, it's called Athlete Interviews Hyrox Fakovsky comments a SEAL training versus going to the games. And then there's a comma. There must be more.
He's not very good. What I've noted about taking his posts and put them in the Heat One app is he's not very good with periods. He just leaves them off sometimes. I'm assuming he's putting this into the descriptions and things like that.
That he does his own tweeter?
Yeah. He's not very good with periods.
Barclay, my goal is to be called the more normal Halpin again. That's doable. Totally. That's totally doable.
Set the bar low there, Barkley.
Yeah. Barkley, you're a boss. Barkley, are you going to the games?
Yes.
Is he going as media?
Yes.
Do you know which outfit he's working with?
Heat One.
Oh, awesome. Okay. All right.
Dork Squad, Geek Squad.
Yeah, totally. How is Barkley on a podcast?
He's good. If you get him to calm down. Yeah, he's much more of a character than I am.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
He won't goob it up like I did the first time.
Hey, dude, it's only been uphill for you.
Hey, set the bar low.
Give me a room, Sevan. I think the house we got there is packed, or else you probably would be a really fun addition.
I'm sleeping on top of Sevan's bag.
He's sleeping on top of me. I'm sleeping on top of Sevan. Capitalizes Seal, but not Fakovsky. Oh, good point. Interesting. Okay. The disrespect.
July 8th, 2024. A couple weeks into the athlete interview series, and I've almost finished 50. So I'm at, I think, 49. I'll do 50 today. I'll probably get 2 or 3 in. I have another busy day. I have a testing athlete in town and other CrossFit work stuff to do. So yesterday I did like 7 or 8. The day before I think I did 6 or 7. So really happy with how it's going. Enjoying talking to all the athletes and getting to know them, their story a little more. It's been a great experience. And I think just going into the games with this perspective of having spoken to everyone and chatted about various things related to them as competitors and individuals is going to be, it's already beneficial to my headspace of coming in there and seeing them all for the first time.
Beneficial to his headspace. So he had 14 years of unbeneficial headspace. 15, 16.
I just still can't get over the formula change. Why now? Why change a winning formula this late in the game?
Well, he's self-admitted that he's uncomfortable doing them, and he's uncomfortable going on YouTube, and I believe that. And I know he's not comfortable, like he doesn't want to be the center of attention. If you do ever talk to Dave, he'll start asking you questions because he doesn't want anyone asking him questions.
He's very good about asking questions about the people he's talking to. It's so much that it's like, I'm like, why are you asking that? Oh, you're just asking them to continue to get into them. Like, right. As opposed to whatever it is you want to get into.
So, and I mean, would we agree that it needed to be done? Not by him. I mean, it just needed to be done.
Yes.
10-minute short interviews with athletes, fucking like on a rating of 1 to 10, it's a 10. Cheap, easy, and enhances everyone's interest in the games.
Well, I think I texted you when he first started doing this. I was not a fan at first. I didn't like it because I was like, you're not adding to the suspense of the games or anything like that. You're just asking them bare minimum questions. And then as the athlete's personality started to unfold, I've totally turned on this. I was so wrong. These are very, very good for the games. They make me care way more.
Do you think that it's ruining the mystique that's around Dave, that we're seeing Dave too much?
No.
Neither do I. That was always the argument that kind of Greg gave. Greg always liked it that Dave was like mysterious.
There's still so much.
I think
I
so.
also I think like the bit where he cut out some stuff with Tia,
Oh yeah, yeah.
like it's still like there's still mystique, or else we wouldn't care.
If he comes on, I'm gonna get him on the show. I've been bugging him. I texted him even today. I'm like, hey, come on. I gotta remember to ask what he cut out. At least big picture.
I've heard some rumors about it.
You have?
Yeah.
Quality rumors?
Yeah.
Like you think you know what it is?
Yeah.
Can you share?
No.
Oh.
So really happy with this. After this, I'll morph that into something else. These 10 to 15-minute interviews will continue. Thinking doing affiliate owners, even some other HQ staff. So really excited about where I can take that. One comment.
So he's inspired. He did tell me this. He said, well, I spoke to him, and I don't remember if he asked me or I suggested it, but he got on StreamYard, and then he followed up with me after doing the first 10, and he's like, holy shit, I love this StreamYard software. So that's kind of cool, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
I'll say this, like, I don't like being in front of the camera either. I was terrible on my first podcast, and like me doing these like little press release things that I do, they get easier each time. You start to find your rhythm. And so once I just started doing it, I hated it the first time, and now I don't mind it so much. And so he's likely going through the same thing where you're like, I need to quit hiding from this. And then as he does it, they get easier and easier. I think you see that in his swagger on this now, or not on this, but the athlete interviews. He's much more relaxed. He's playing the game.
I wonder if anyone at HQ has asked him, hey, pivot these over to this CrossFit podcast station.
There's been meetings about this, right? They've had to have talked about this. What would be the rationale of why they wouldn't put it on their show or on their YouTube?
That's a great question. I just looked up Dana White YouTube. I know Dana does a ton of shit on his Instagram. I don't see a Dana White on YouTube.
Well, Dave Portnoy has his own YouTube, and it's separate from Barstool. But it's usually reserved for his more racy takes.
I'm looking at his. And does it have a big following?
Yes.
Yeah, 600,000.
Yeah. Anytime Dave is on a Barstool video, they'll go from like 10,000 to 80 views.
Oh, wow. His last video was 10 days ago, then 3 weeks, then 1 month, then 1 month.
Whereas Barstool's daily.
Interesting. Well, I like it. I like this.
I wanted to clarify was there's this someone asked me about Navy SEALs could in relation to SEAL training to go into the games, and I said going to the games is harder than SEAL training, and I want to clarify what I meant by that. In just a pure numbers perspective, getting to the games, 80 people a year get to the games, is much harder than actually becoming a SEAL, because there's hundreds of people every year who become a SEAL. But when I say that, I want to clarify that doesn't mean that the 80 or the 40 men and 40 women who go to the games would easily become SEALs. I actually think probably less than 10 to 5% of them would be able to make it through the SEAL training. So the physicality of getting to the games is immense and incredibly difficult, and overwhelming majority of Navy SEALs could not do that. But the mental aspect of SEAL training,
I don't think you could pluck one Navy SEAL that's alive today, past, present, and then make it to the games.
Oh, I don't think that's I agree.
And that's not a dig at Navy SEAls. It's just a totally different kind of training.
It's just different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's wrong about the percentage of CrossFitters who would make it as into SEAls.
Well, none of the women are going to make it.
You don't think so? Tell me Tia's not making it. Tell me Laura's not making it.
Okay, too. You're right. You're right, too.
Yeah, Gazan's making it for sure.
Even through, I think Gazan is the best mentally fit to get through it of those. Oh man, Tia's a fucking steel trap though too.
Yeah. I think a
what-
good portion of the men's field makes it.
You do?
I would say over half.
Wow. Less than he said.
More. Oh, less than.
No faith, Sevon.
Julia's making it.
God damn. Didn't Pool Boy just visit you? How come I didn't get any video? All right, here we go.
that takes an overwhelming majority of the games athletes could not do that. And so I don't want it to sound like I think being a games or
And here's the thing too. I think a ton of semifinals athletes can make it also. A ton.
Mm-hmm.
That the games athlete, that also because I think it's harder to be a games athlete, that I think the games athletes could also easily become SEALs, which I do not think that.
Hey, I don't think Dave was ever close, even in his most fittest he's ever been, being remotely as fit as the worst semifinal athletes. And he became a SEAL.
What's that guy who used to run the like SEAL prep camp? He did SEAL Fit.
Yeah.
Kokoro camp. It's weird that I can remember the name of the camp, but not the name of the guy. I wonder if you asked him on this, he would actually be a good interview years later. How many games and semifinals athletes would make it through SEALs?
Someone will say his name.
Because Rob,
go ahead.
Rob Orlando and Jason Khalipa both did this. I think Pat Barber did it. That camp.
Yeah. Sarah Cox did it.
Did she?
Yep, she made it through. Excuse me.
That's one I would want to go do. Anyway, sorry.
You clearly haven't watched this. He's about to cover all this stuff.
Sevon never watches it.
I never watch it. Mark Divine. I'm still not even watching it. Mark Divine, SEAL Fit.
Mark Divine, yeah.
So that being said, there is a former games athlete within the last several years. He was a games athlete who stopped competing, and he recently went through BUD/S and is now a SEAL. And we're in contact. I'm not going to say who it is to respect his privacy for that. You probably figured it out, but to respect his privacy with his new role as a SEAL, where keeping that stuff kind of staying under the radar matters and means something. So I have now seen a games athlete make the transition into going to BUD/S and becoming a SEAL. And then, of course, there was Josh Bridges, who was a SEAL, who became a games athlete. So a lot of crossover of the years. Well, not a lot, a handful of situations of crossover over the years of the two. Second thing I want to talk about before
I don't think Josh even made the transition. I mean, well, sort of, but he was simultaneously a SEAL and competing at the games.
I wonder how many people ever do that ever again. Zero.
Yeah, probably zero. Oh, but Jack Rosema, although he's not a SEAL,
Active duty.
yeah, he's an attorney in the Army.
we're getting into comments is a few people sent me the link of Fikowski saying somewhere that if CrossFit doesn't change some things, Hyrox can take over. And I didn't see the whole clip, so that's the only context I have. I don't know.
Is that true? Did you ever see that clip?
What clip again?
He said that there was a clip out there that Fikowski said that if CrossFit doesn't change some things, that Hyrox was going to take over. Like what? Like what? If CrossFit, I mean, we know Hyrox has no standards in the squat. We know that their judges are just cheerleaders. Is that what he wants? That's?
I know what he means, but it's like, what's the difference between Hyrox and Spartan Race?
Nothing. There was Tough Mudder. There's Spartan Race. There's it's all the same shit, just repackaged.
Yes. This is just another thing that lasts 4 years.
Hey, I mean, he said his name was Fikowski. He said on this show that that's the correct pronunciation of his name, Fikowski.
Yeah, the W is not pronounced as the way we pronounce it.
Fikowski. Fikowski. They're all fun to say. It's a great name. I think most of the field would finish training. Games training is hard. They're training way harder than 99% of SEAL candidates. It wouldn't take long for them to figure out how to swim. I don't think that's it. I think there's tons of dudes fit enough. It's that fucking Hell Week thing.
Yeah, it's how bad do you want it?
Yeah. I think there's that Hell Week thing that's just nasty, 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 nasty.
But like CrossFit, CrossFit's so hard. And like
Taylor could be a SEAL.
Taylor could be a SEAL.
Yeah. I'd nominate him to go through BUD/S. Jason Hopper could not be a SEAL.
No. I feel bad saying that, but he could.
It just is. It's the way it is. Yeah, Dave's brain is Dave made it. Yeah, but Dave's mind is a steel trap. Colton could make it.
Yeah.
He would die out there before he quit.
Taylor's mind is not a steel trap, but he will do it out of hatred alone.
Yeah. I think Colton's mind is probably a steel trap.
Absolutely. He could be missing half his foot and he'd be like, I'm good. Just keep me in.
I'm trying to think if there's any women besides Tia who I think
I want to say Rolf because she's sponsored by GoRuck, but I don't know if that's true. That she could make it. I want to say Ariel could do it. And
Ariel could do it. Ariel's brain is Ariel could do it.
I have no justification besides the fact that she lives with Dylan.
Well, and she has she's mentally so tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Briggs.
Mm-hmm.
What about I think Shelby Neal could do it. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. Brandon Luckett.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's a physicist and then just chooses to be a CrossFitter at the same time.
Dude, he was so injured at semifinals.
Yeah.
He was so injured. You cannot fucking fathom how bad his back was spasming. I
remember you texting us that and then like watching him do that snatch event or something and me being like, are you sure?
Yeah, he said he didn't even feel it. Dude, he was hunched. If anyone's ever had a bad back, he had the worst bad back ever. He could not move in the warm-up area. He must have been in so much fucking pain. I bet you he took 8 fucking Advil. Julia Cook could do it. I don't know if Laura could do it. I don't know. I don't know.
She has a problem with authority. That would be her hardest.
I don't know. Danielle Brandon could definitely not do it. What about Dallin Pepper?
Dallin could do it.
Yeah. Visa Gaffi.
She's 50-50 for me.
Patrick Clark. Laura would not. She wouldn't be disciplined enough and deal with people screaming insults in her face.
That's what I'm saying. That's my problem with authority. Is she would want to take over and not. She just wouldn't listen.
Adler could do it if his wife was there.
She's the instructor.
Oh shit! Yeah, Roman could do it. All right, I could do this all day, but
I know I could too.
We'll come back. You guys keep throwing names out there. If I see one, I'll be like, "Fuck yeah!" Oh, Taylor Selfer, SEAL Team Dicks. Oh my god!
We'll print that shirt up next.
SEAL Team Dicks.
I don't know how he's saying it. I'm going to speak about it, but it might not be exactly what his point was, and that title could.
Oh, so Dave's talking about Fikowski. He's talking about Fikowski said that if CrossFit doesn't change its ways, Hyrox going to take it over.
Be clickbait for all I know. If the title is accurate, I imagine the things that Fikowski wants changed are ideas he has, of course. So I'll start with that. The second piece is I view Hyrox as we are on two different paths. We do 2 very different things. So you look at what we do, and we have the CrossFit game.
If Hyrox doesn't change its ways, Kill Taylor is going to beat out Hyrox. How about that?
It's true.
Joking, not joking.
Most popular 1v1 competition in the world.
Yeah.
We crown the fittest alive. And we have this process that gets people there and starts with a tremendous amount of people on an online community event, whittles down to really select elite events that then qualify people to this pinnacle event where very few people go, and you just can't, it takes a tremendous amount of training to get there. And we legitimately crown the fittest on earth. We do that. We do this middle section of events, and we do this massive online competition.
Yeah. So I want to stop there. CrossFit legitimately crowns the fittest on earth. I'm going to accept that. What does Hyrox do?
I'm going to wait for a second.
Okay.
Competition, an online community event. That's the beginning of all of that. I view Hyrox as doing an in-person community event, and they're doing a really good job of it with a fixed format, which is cool, but it's also very different.
Are they doing a really good job of it?
At volume, their game is a volume game. 1 billion hamburgers served or whatever is their game. And I think that they do a good job of it. I mean, like, I don't think that they claim to have the best movers in the world. You're paying for this experience. And if you're getting close, you're getting close. I think they do a good job at it. The volume of athletes that they have.
Than what we do. I would say this too. I would love for Hyrox to try to run an event where they're crowning the fittest on earth and try to compete with us for that realm or that title or in that world. And I would also love for them to try to compete with us on the online format, the community building piece we have, and try to get anywhere near 300,000
Hey,
people.
pause for a second.
But what I can almost guarantee.
This is the first time we've seen another training methodology or whatever you want to call Hyrox, I think, be able to say, hey, give us one spot to the games. That old Greg thing where he would say, like, if you think you can come, we'll invite you. Hunter getting to go to the games. They should give an invite to one person from Hyrox if they're willing to take it. I think it would be amazing for both communities.
And what I'm hearing you say is that they couldn't. There's no other group that you could even seriously take a challenger from.
Right.
Like you couldn't. That's what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. I like that. And hey, I don't know if he's about to say this, but I don't think Hyrox could do what CrossFit does. But I do think that CrossFit could step into the space of one event and take that over from Hyrox. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I would also love for them to try to compete with us on the online format, the community building piece we have, and try to get anywhere near 300,000 people. But what I can almost guarantee you is they would not love for us to get into the community in-person competition, mass participation event space. And why I say that, because if we did, we'd crush it. If we were to create something where we had a traveling series of in-person competitive community mass participation events, we would do very well at that.
I concur.
He has an addition here.
And why? Because we have an amazing team who has
whoa. You lost me. Okay, yes, you have an amazing team. But behind the scenes, behind the scenes.
Experience running events and understanding of what our community, what the CrossFit community is looking for. And we have a really large community, over 12, 13,000 gyms around the world. So us getting into their space is probably more worrisome for them than them trying to get into our space. But again, I view it, we're both doing different things. And so we can both exist where we're existing and be happy. I don't think they are at all a threat to the CrossFit game.
Let me propose this too. I totally can see someone doing CrossFit, going to Hyrox, and then coming back to CrossFit. I can see someone doing Hyrox and going to CrossFit. I can't see someone doing CrossFit, going to Hyrox, and not coming back. And I don't see people, if you start off at Hyrox and you come to CrossFit, you're probably not going to go back to Hyrox.
Agreed.
It has a shelf life.
Yep. That's why I brought up the Spartan thing. I will say this. So I think this is really one of Dave's worst takes.
Okay.
You definitely have the community to sell to and the community that would buy tickets to go compete at these events. I totally think that they could and should do it. I think that they've been missing out for years by not once every quarter or once every 6 months saying like, hey, this month we're going to run a 5K or we're going to do something. We're going to do it in, I don't know, St. Louis.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Patrick Clark said Hunter did, and he isn't coming back to CrossFit. He's the exception.
He's a freak.
But he's the exception. I'm not talking about the top 100 people in the world at it. I'm just talking about like the masses. Yeah, sure. Like if you think you can be the best in the world at Hyrox, yeah, you might stay there and just fucking do the grind. Same with, marathon running. But I guarantee you people who do marathon or Ironman probably come all the time to CrossFit and never go back to that shit.
Christy Ermo still trains CrossFit, even though she competes at a high level in Hyrox.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is, what I don't like about his take, so we should do this. But what I don't like about his take is that he says we have the community, so we have basically the cash pool to sell to, and you have the team that has the expertise to do it, and you have a company that needs the money. Then why have you not done it? It's about John Young texting us and saying, "Oh, I beat Taylor, but I didn't film it," and or I would have done it. All these people who buzz into Taylor kill Taylor each week and says, well, I would have done it, but this, and this. It's like, that's a bad take, dude. Don't say we would beat you at it and then not play the game.
Do you think maybe they are going to play the game? I don't think that I do disagree. I don't think that they have the resources to do it. And what you're saying is like, hey, you shouldn't have said, you went one step too far. He should have just said, I think CrossFit would do very well in the space, but not we would absolutely murder you.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We could do this and it would be fun, but don't ad-lib like
I'd kick your ass right now if I wasn't in my church clothes.
That's it.
Vindicate, 100% Tyler. Yeah, but Fakovsky's comments are talking about semifinal level athletes, not scrubs like me.
And what we are doing. And I like what they're doing. I like that they're getting people moving and getting people competing. So it's all healthy. Let's dive into.
We have to say that. I love
say what?
I love F45's contribution to the health and fitness space.
I love F45's contribution in that they will disappear in 5 years and we will absorb all of their memories.
Yeah. Hyrox equals P90X.
Well, it's a little better than P90X, I believe.
In terms of its relationship with CrossFit.
Yeah, probably. It's a feeder league.
Great job, Dave. Push the good stuff forward. This is from @Remy Bree Alt 456. Push the good stuff forward. Positive vibes. My guess is Chad, including a movement being done every 100 reps. Either you are evil and program double unders, or go for a more balanced choice of including pull up, muscle ups, or handstand walks. Dave, did I sort?
That was someone just guessing what Chad was going to be?
Yeah. And he was just like,
listen, there's no fucking pull-ups going to be added to it, you jackass.
Let me just read this one and then I'll sort it. Dave, your logo has pistons in it. I remember seeing a video of you and some athletes riding motorcycles. Do you still ride? What kind of motorcycle? I do still ride.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I have a Harley and I have a Triumph. I have a Road Glide. I don't ride those as much, but I also have a KTM free ride electric dirt bike, which is awesome. I'm going to do a review of it soon.
Yeah, he does ride that. He rides a dirt bike a lot now, probably every day. He does not ride his other motorcycles.
For getting around on the ranch. So I also have a Ranger, a Polaris Ranger, and that's great for getting around on the ranch. And as you've seen,
That has 4 wheels, motherfucker. He asked about 2-wheel.
it's steep, but especially once it gets wet, it tears up the grass. And when the grass gets torn up and I go over the same trail over and over, there's potential for erosion. So I decided to get a dirt bike, electric dirt bike, which is quiet and easy, instant power. You get on and go. So yes, to answer your question, I still do ride more dirt bikes now. And I used to ride dirt bikes a lot more several years ago, but more dirt bike now just to get around the ranch than actual street motorcycles, which I still do own a couple. And
Do you see him fidgeting in his chair? You think his back hurts?
No, he just fidgets, dude.
All right.
He fidgets so much. He makes me nervous.
Get rid of my Triumph because I have too many bikes.
Yeah, so he's selling his Triumph. Does anyone want to buy a Triumph? It's really, really nice. He put so much fucking money into it. It's so fucking tricked out. He'd probably sell it for 40 grand.
Hey, do you still ride your motorcycle?
No, but it's funny you say that because my nephew came over 2 days ago and fired up the Harley and cleaned it up and got the battery working in it. It's so nice. I was thinking about taking it for a ride. I haven't registered it since 2020.
That's all right. Registration is really more of a if you want to.
It's what state are you in?
It's not important.
Barclay, his back hurts from carrying the entire media team on his back.
You won't get on a show like that, Barkley.
Did you see the there's the demo team has been released?
Yeah.
There's got to be some good memes there, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So there's got to be something, dude. There's got to be something someone's got to do. What a great demo team! Holy shit! Holy shit!
There's no.
Dude, I want to see Tudor Magda and Colton Mertens have a conversation.
There's no words. That's what I was going to say. They could have lunch and not say one thing to each other, or they're best friends.
Annika's verbal.
Yeah.
And Tetlow's verbal.
Yeah. They both talk to Tetlow but don't talk to each other.
Dude, what a great team, man.
I like it. It is a good team.
There goes Barclay's media pass.
Sorry, Barkley.
At 77 Do Rock Dave, interview Hiller, and then someone said upvote. It's a good idea. At Jan
Yeah, no.
So you don't think that was real?
It's like when your kid's like, "Hey, Dad, can I have a popsicle?" Sure, but there are no popsicles.
Say that again. Say that again.
It's like when you ask your dad, like growing up, "Hey,
yes.
Dad, can I have a
Yes.
popsicle?" And they're like,
Yes.
"Sure," but there's no popsicles.
Yes. I do that to my kids. I know that move. It's a great move. Damn. I wish Austin Hartman. I wish I was NSW. What's that mean?
New South Wales.
I wish I was and way fitter so I could get time off work for CrossFit. North, south, west, north.
No, not so wide.
Not so white.
That's it. Winner.
I don't know what that is.
I think he's saying like I would totally like what we were saying about I would have beat you up had it not been in my church clothes.
Oh, right. Oh, Navy Special Warfare.
Navy, oh, not so white. God, close.
2 from Proven on the demo team. I wonder if Tia is getting any intel. Which 2? Oh, Sydney and Colton.
Colton.
Listen, Colton
Definitely
is not.
He's a locked box.
Yeah, and Colton. Do you? I don't think of Colton as a proven athlete. Do you? I mean, I'm guessing they gave him 60 grand or something.
In the who's renting who in that situation, he's renting them. They're not renting him.
What do you mean?
Who's paying who the licensing fee in that situation?
I think they're paying. You think he's paying them?
That's what no, you had it right.
Oh, they're paying him. Yeah, Colton,
yeah.
Dude, this guy's about to cross 100,000 Instagram followers, and like his Instagram followers Just imagine the kind of people that follow fucking Colton Mertens. Like they're into fucking Colton Mertens. Like no one's going over there to try to get a fucking.
He's about to pass 100.
Yeah.
Wow.
And dude, like that's an army. Those aren't like that. Those aren't They're not there. They're not there to see fucking titties and shit. Yeah, he's a savage. I swear to God. You know nozzles that go into end of hoses, and there's like 1,000 of them like on the line and like 20 at Home Depot. Some nozzle company has got to sponsor him and just show him like with his shirt off and a pair of jeans, like hosing shit off the wall in a fucking pig pen. Like, you know what I mean? Like 1,000 pigs. And he's just, is that a sprinkler company? Do they make
sprinklers? But they could, I mean, they make tools too, so they could just like.
I would buy any tool Colton used. I would buy any like just like how about a ladder company? Are you 5'5" and strong as fuck? You need a ladder.
There's no way Colton would accept a Cobalt sponsorship. He's a Milwaukee guy, I think.
Fucking can't you see? He'd be great with a ladder company. Oh my God, or a stool. You know what I mean? Like one of those stools that also doubles as like a toolbox.
I would kill to see that, one of those fold-out stools where he just like freaking and puts it on the ground.
Oh my goodness, it's just nuts. Get him a fucking sponsor.
100,000. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he can that's what I mean. He can transcend the space because the people, everyone respects him. Like there's no one on there like following him who's like laughing at him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I was trying to explain to a foreigner the American infatuation with Colton, and it is difficult if you're not American. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But he is the ethos.
Oh my God, gritty, hardworking, outstanding, integrity. Like he's not going to sell some shitty sprinkler head.
No, that's why I said he wouldn't be sponsored by Cobalt. They make shitty tools.
Oh. What about the tools I get, the cheap ones from Home Depot? You
already said it.
what brand is that?
Who makes the green?
Ryobi.
Ryobi. Yeah. No, he's not going with Ryobi.
All the pole stuff. I have a Ryobi pole saw. Every time I use it, it goes through a fucking whole thing of oil. Look at Rambler. Ryobi's legit. Colton Mertens Ryobi pole saw. Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna skip that. Mr.
Whoa.
Hiller, and then someone said upvote. It's a good idea. At Jan pick things up. So I'm gonna skip that.
Why?
Go look at scroll down and see. Well, it would be on his last one.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go look.
Here, I'll look.
The Dave Castro will race.
Okay.
7-8. So it's 7-1.
Yeah.
And it was some chick named Jen.
Something like that.
Jen something. Oh, so I have 627. I don't see 7-1. Damn it. You're gonna be
This makes for great radio. No, I am not even to the video yet. Here we go. 7-1.
I suck.
Jan picks things up. Somehow, Dave Castro is the most potent member of the CrossFit HQ media team, and he's not even on the media team. ...
Dave doesn't want to lose his media pass either.
He said, yeah, we're gonna skip that.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
It was the first comment.
Oh,
is that
awesome.
Weird?
Dave's excuse is he hasn't fully listened. He puts them in order for highest rated, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he doesn't want to take a dig at the media team. Okay.
Fair enough.
Mr.
I don't know. You
Mr.
dig
Y
on.
vote in.
I what?
Take a dig. You take a dig at Will all the time.
Mr. Brandstitter.
Why did CrossFit choose not to use Sean Woodland to be the voice of CrossFit to comment on the games? I talked a little bit about that last week. At Augustin.
Talk about it again, Davey. Talk about it again. We don't know why. We still don't know why, right? No one knows why. The guest has said something political, right? We have confirmed that it's not money. Someone said it's definitely not money.
Have we confirmed that?
I thought someone had confirmed that.
Maybe.
In Ling, hey Dave, can we rename this series? Dave responds to ding dongs in the comment section. At Josh Carter 48, hey Dave, next time you're at Fort Liberty, I'd be honored to hang out with you to see what you're doing with the 18th. Thanks for all you do. Good to know. Keep that in mind. At Wad Zombie, hi Dave, what is event 1? Then if
Our own Wad Zombie. I think we can say it's our own Wad Zombie.
Mhm.
Hitachi. They make
Hitachi
TV,
is good,
They make TV sets.
but there's no way they make everything. They make car parts. They make all kinds of stuff, anything electronic.
Hmm.
But is Colton going to be sponsored by a Japanese company?
A Japanese pig, maybe. I heard Woodland on Wad Prep podcast talking about how hardworking the CVF media team was. No mention of someone here. How hardworking the CF media team was. Oh, meaning the team that's there is hardworking.
a few others said, that is a great question. Someone said triathlon. Someone said 1,000 box step ups.
Listen. I want to go to the games. I want access. Maybe they are hardworking.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about Chad.
But there's an output issue. There's a product issue. There's just a product issue. So they need to reevaluate where that hard work is going if they're hardworking.
Odd Zombie, hi Dave, what is event 1? Then a few others said, that is a great question. Someone said triathlon. Someone said 1,000 box step ups. Event 1 will be announced shortly. So within this week, we will know what event 1 is.
Do we know?
This week? No.
And today's Monday?
Yes.
At Mason in Tucson, first love.
We don't even know where event 1 is, right?
Right. That's what's been killing me is like there's a lot of assumptions Chad is at Farrington Field, and that's totally just conjecture.
Yeah, I suspect it's not.
I don't think it is either. I think it's at the stadium.
The Send Sevon to the Games Fund.
Of these interviews, you should do post-game interviews too. You're right. I should. I don't know if I will, but what I am planning on doing during the week, I think I'm going to do nightly recap interviews, or not interviews, nightly recaps of the day. So again, same format, 10 to 15 minutes, probably like this. I'll speak to the camera and I'll just kind of go over the day's events. So I say probably, but whenever I say probably, that definitely means I'm going to do it. So you could expect that.
Is he going to do that live from the Sevon podcast? I wonder.
Holy fuck.
Dave, we'll have a whole setup.
Did he come on ever last year on those late night shows we did?
God, I can hardly remember. No, I can't remember because I was like,
I know Rogue Katie came on. I know one year Dave did come on every night. I know one year Adrian came on every night. Yeah.
I don't remember Dave coming on last year, but I don't know if I would remember. I would listen to him like at 1 o'clock in the morning after the fact.
I hope he keeps it short. I don't want any competition in that space. I'm planning to film all day at the game. Those shows were massive, dude.
They were so much fun to listen to.
They were massive. The Send Seb onto the Games Fund. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
At the Tonatone, what did you cut from the Tia interview? Thanks. If I wanted you to know, I would not have cut it. Are you ready for
the intel that you have regarding what that is? Do you think that it was appropriate he cut it out? Or do you think he could have left it? He's being too sensitive.
That would assume that I know all the factors, and I don't.
Okay, but for what you do know.
I think it was fair to cut it out.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
You two rock. I'm glad.
So he's not being a pussy.
That's a totally different question.
Holy shit.
I don't know enough facts.
Holy
I don't
shit.
know enough
She's
facts.
pregnant? She's pregnant?
Who's she?
Tia?
No. No way.
Wow. Wow. She's fucking pregnant. She's going to win the games pregnant. I can hear you whistling.
Sorry, dude. I breathe loud.
Wow. I approve. I'm fine with her doing the games pregnant.
How
talking
pregnant?
with all the
What?
How
1 month,
pregnant?
2 months.
1 month. First trimester.
It's a little something, something.
athletes. Excited to see the affiliate interviews. Yep, I'm excited to get to that series too. Just need to get through this athlete interview series. And remember too, so when I started this, decided to interview all 80. It was only a few weeks ago. Within a few, Sevon was like, "Oh, he's not going to get past 10." And so very quickly, I got past 10. Now I'm at 49. And
did you tell him that, or did he
matter
hear
of
that
weeks.
on the show?
I don't know.
Because I was like,
I don't
are you
remember.
listening, Dave?
I don't think he listened. So I probably told him. I did not think he was going to get past 10. I did not.
He's gonna finish for sure.
But that being said, I truly think that the StreamYard software is just a game changer for him. Here's the thing though. If he doesn't go live soon, like he's fucking up. He's got to go live. Don't you think?
What do you mean? Do these fly from his house?
Yeah,
Or-
he just like from right there where he's sitting, he should be interviewing the athletes live.
Well, he told you to go live, so it would only be fair.
Dude, his
But-
show would be wild if it was live. It would be wild.
I mean, if he's already editing stuff out of Tia's, I would assume, and especially because it's like there seems to be a mismatch on when he thinks stuff's going to come out and then when it actually comes out. And so, does he want to be the spoiler? I would want to have cut power, but I understand the value of what you're saying.
It would be so fun.
I think you should do them on Instagram Live. That would be cool.
He would be energized. He told me that the reason why I should go live is because it would it would add a level of discipline to the show. Because you got to be careful with what you have to say. It would be hard to keep it 10 minutes live. Why? What's the difference? Will, he's not editing these. What do you mean? What's the difference? I don't get that. Explain that to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think he would get distracted by the comments or something?
Maybe, but
He does on your show.
Yeah, he could do both. He could figure it out. He just got to practice.
Yeah, just don't look at the comments.
All right.
So I'm really excited about getting through all of them. At JB 1108 interview series.
You know how crazy in hindsight, now that I think about it, that I had a show with Josh and Matt and we did 20 shows. I didn't realize how crazy kind of the community was and starved for content and just how much they want to hear shit. Like, imagine. I'm trying to think. Imagine if me and Laura and I'm trying to think, and Ariel had a show live once a week.
It'd be a wild show.
The Sevon, Ariel, and Laura Horvat show.
You trying to re up the trio shows?
What if I could find just two cool? I mean, fuck, man, it's what a bummer that Matt couldn't just fucking hang in there. That show would be that show could be crazy.
There was so much cool shit said on those shows. Of course, with Josh, he'll say anything. And then Matt was a lot more open at that time.
And Matt wanted to stay in his lane a little bit, but here we go. Will Brandstetter. The only value live is if you interact with the comments. It would be hard to interview for 10 minutes. Not saying he couldn't. Would be fun for people just waiting to jump on every live. Yeah, but also Will, like, he could be like, okay, he could discipline himself to be like, I'm only going to take 2 questions from the live.
Yeah, that would be enough.
No, Dallin, I don't think I could do Dallin and Hopper. Here's the thing. It's got to be someone who, the only way that show works and it's cool is there's some people you got to be loose, a little bit loose. Everyone might even be too young to be loose. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, Ariel's like, fuck it. I mean, if Danielle wasn't such a fucking head case, she would be amazing.
There's no way she makes it 20 shows is the problem.
Me and Danielle and I'm trying to think if there's any, like, really cool guys.
Vellner.
Sprague. Sprague's loose. Oh, Vellner would be interesting.
That's because you guys would kind of grind on each other.
Butt heads, yeah.
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 Like me and John every Wednesday.
Hattie. I could do Hattie. Can you? She just might not be popular enough. It's got to be like Sprague's the future of the sport. Yeah, Hattie's free. She'll get squirrely.
Those shows were the best. You man,
Series
Josh.
is great.
Yeah, it's fucking. And I didn't realize it when it went away. I didn't realize it. I was just like, okay, on to the next thing. But now in hindsight, when I look back, I'm like, fuck.
Should have pushed a little more.
Yeah. You know what I really wanted to do? What I really, really wanted to do is when Matt pulled out, I just wanted one day to have Rich be in the show. And, like, not even, so it'd be just Rich, Josh, and Sevon, and but never even
acknowledge
it. Oh, there's Hattie. Hi. Hey. Hi.
Bye.
Hey. Yeah, Hattie's my vibe, totally.
If you did that, he would text you. He would be like, dude, what the F?
Who, Fraser?
Matt, yeah.
No, I don't know. But he had pulled out, and I just thought it would be so fucking funny. It would be such a big dick move. I think I tried to organize it. I just couldn't.
You couldn't pull it off?
No.
No, that's when Rich was being a little bit more.
I don't know. There was some politics. I don't think it was on Rich. It was weird. Oh, Ian Oswald, the superstar has been series out. Yeah, Hattie has 0. Yeah, Hattie's good.
You should try to touch base with, like, I wonder what Graham is. Graham a good interview?
The Holmberg?
Yeah.
You know what Graham is he can go off subject so quickly. So you could ask
yeah. I wonder what that's like.
So he can go off subject. You can't have too many of those.
you can't
have me, Gary Roberts, and Hunter on the same show.
Right,
Like, we'll fucking don't want to accomplish anything.
Though you, Hiller, and Hunter have all done a show together, which is like 3 bouncy balls in a small jar.
Yeah. Hiller, but at least, like, Hiller, I feel like when Hiller and I are on with Hunter, we let Hunter do his thing.
Yeah. You can kind of watch Hiller taunt Hunter to see what he can get out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Weekend review. Sorry.
Yeah, here we go.
We're moving through this slow.
We're creating new shows. The Heat One app presents.
Event activity there. Another interview series. Hey, Dave, really enjoying the athlete interview series. Thanks for taking the time to make them happen. Jack Razema is great. You should all come to Fort Liberty sometimes. At Keon535. Hey, Dave, huge fan of yours and the work you do. I thoroughly enjoy your content and like immersing myself in all that you do outside of CrossFit, shooting, making your oils, leathers, goods, etc. I hope to one day get to meet you and learn some shooting from you or anything tactical related, to be honest. Lucky Games athletes have easy access to you that normal people don't. it'd be cool if you host an event, first come, first serve, that you taught tactical stuff. I'd love to do that and hang on the ranch. I've thought about having some shooting courses. I don't think I'd get into tactics in terms of advanced tactics, but maybe just basic weapons handling and how to shoot safely and how to identify a threat and not and know when to use your weapon. So, but as like it's clear because more of my life is out there with what I do. I just have a lot going on, so I don't know if I'll do that anytime soon. If I were to do it, it'd be in the off season, basically fall or winter. But I have thought about hosting small not camps, but just shooting instruction engagements.
Dude, you know how Chris Kyle died? He was the
shooter guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, some Marine plugged him.
Yeah, at a shooting range.
Oh yeah.
He was trying to help these guys, and it just makes me think, like, how wild is it to invite people out to your property and then tell them you're gonna rant? Yeah, the Will's already with me. Now, I'm not anything against shooting guns. I mean, I've got several myself. My whole family's got them, but like, I've always thought it was a wild idea to invite people over to shoot and instruct them to shoot, and you have no idea who they are.
And then it's just someone who has an axe to grind, and they put a plug in Dave.
You just turn, and they're in you.
All right, I vote against that.
1, 2, 3. Are there plans to bring back Road to the Games? Love all the athlete interviews. Else these 10
shit
15-minute others goods.
Hiller's brought back Road to the Games.
Mm-hmm.
And know when to use your weapon. So off season, basically. At Gregory Kirschbaum, hey Dave, what about highlighting and interviewing some of the seminar staff from around the world? That's a really good idea. I probably will work that into the series too.
Those guys have the best stories.
The seminar staff,
the red shirts, have the best stories.
Do you think that? What do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to do just like one a week, or he's going to just stay on fire like this?
I would do one a week, or I would do maybe 1 or 2 a week. 2 a week, I think, would be a good cadence, because you get a little hungry for another 10-minute segment. But like a red shirt interview each week would reignite how cool these guys are. The popularity and the mystique of the red shirts.
They definitely need to that's always been a fucking no-brainer, right? Bring the red shirt,
get them some shine.
Yeah. Coffee pods and wads. What is Pedro doing?
He's in he was like in Scotland or something.
Someone said that
or Wales.
Someone said that he's at some Hyrox shit.
Are we going live right now? Like,
is he filming some event?
No, he went over to a gym.
Where? In what country?
He told me. I couldn't tell you. I feel like it's Wales.
Okay, here we go.
From CrossFit Decimate. He's running 2 affiliates right now, and that's a story in and of itself, one in Florida and one in Colorado. He's a consistent HQ supporter and hosts level 1 and level 2 seminars whenever he can. Okay, I'll try to get him on the list. If Alex is watching this, thank you, Alex, for everything you do. Thanks for being part of the community and contributing to changing folks in Florida and Colorado and making a positive impact on your local communities. At Keeping It Real CrossFit, this guy's said some funny shit. The reason I enjoy these athlete interviews is because the Games Fort Worth will be my first ever CrossFit, even of any kind, live, and having a face, a voice, and a story behind the names has me more invested emotionally and will enhance the whole experience. Okay, right?
I mean, it's a good comment. I'm not making fun of him, but like, yeah, no shit. Like, that's why this fucking needs to be done. What Keeping It Real just said. Introduce people to the fucking athletes and get people fucking interested. Just here for the people's entertainment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why there needs to be more media so people can get more invested in the athletes and in the event, and people will fucking attend.
Not that keeping it real did this, but like when you see your fans in Dave's comments and they say some jackass shit, are you just kind of like a parent who's like, kid screwed
You
up?
fucking dipshit. No, it's good. I'm good. No censorship from me. Let Dave have it. Get him. He wasn't shot by another. He wasn't shot by another military person, by the way.
Somebody was 50% facts. Chris Kyle, one of those guys. I feel like he was.
He was shot by a sick man who was bummed no one was talking to him on the ride to the ranch. No, I think he got blasted by. I think the guy was a Marine.
He was definitely some sort of.
Who killed Chris Kyle? Former Marine Eddie Ray Ruth was later convicted of the murder of Kyle and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Family members said Ruth suffered from PTSD from serving in Iraq and Haiti. Kyle was a U.S. Navy SEAL from 1999 to 2009.
10 years.
There you go. Take that, motherfucker. Now what? No, I checked. He wasn't.
Oh, okay. Got you.
My dog, she's walking after someone. So there's cameras up here, and I can watch what's going on. At Christine Young.
That's not actually accurate. There aren't cameras up there. There's monitors up there. There's monitors up there, and the cameras are outside. That's what take pictures of your dog. That's the kind of shit he would do to me. It's pretty. You need to be precise with your language.
8.
Speaking of 3, why do they always have 3 names? I don't know, but I just got a drone that has 3 cameras. I got a Mavic Pro.
Wait, you got another drone?
Yeah, I have 3 drones now.
Did we ever use the one at West Coast?
No.
Damn.
The Mavic Pro is crazy. Mavic 3 Pro, insane.
Send me that old one and I'll train on it. So that way I'm useful at the games.
Oh, good idea. Oh, you're very useful. You'd be laying on top of me.
Loving the athlete series at Alpine CrossFit. Can you interview Boz? It'd be fun to hear the two of you go back and forth. I think that's a really good idea. I should definitely interview him at one point. Over the years, we've had some heated debates on movement, methodology, theory, everything. Because you got to remember, we were.
Did you hear what he said? Me and Boz have had some heated debate. Last week, he's like, "Oh, me and Boz never butt heads," and then this week, it's like, "Me and Boz," and I was like, "Fuck you." Like, dude, I seen some crazy shit.
I mean,
I'd say if you work with Dave, if you work with Dave, you are gonna have some epic stories of fights. And if you think you've worked with them and you haven't had one of those fights, then you haven't worked with them. That he's keeping you on the outside. You're not actually in the functional part of the team.
I never thought I would yell at somebody like I've yelled at John Young. And what we are doing is so inconsequential.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine being in their seats.
Yeah.
They both care.
I mean, it's epic. It's fun.
Yeah.
Mr. Difficult, I'm putting an X in the corner and you go stand in the corner. Oh, right. When there was, look at a little bit of humility and then, nah, fuck you. You were right, which is a surprise.
The shit sandwich.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, here we go.
Teaching seminars together in 2007, 8.
I used to put Dave on timeout.
How?
Just shut him off. Not like I need a 48-hour break from him.
My cousin does that to my uncle. He won't text him for weeks.
Yeah, I'm just like, I can't. I just can't. I can't handle it anymore. I'm beat down. Done. Yeah, I need to lick my wounds and shit. He doesn't even the crazy thing is we have a total different idea of what playing fair is. So sometimes we'll be fighting. It's like fighting with your girlfriend and never to drop a fucking J-Dam on her. You're not like, well, you're fat. I hate your mom. Like,
and they'll throw it right at you.
Yeah. Like if you say that, like you better stick with like you park like shit. You better not be telling her you hate her mom or she's fat. You're fucked.
B-team stuff.
Yeah, but Dave don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Oh no, there are rules. You can't be
Oh
throwing
my
that
God.
shit at me. I'll point out the fact that you lost the argument.
When he no longer works there, I'll tell you some shit he used to say to me. It was crazy. I'd be like, okay, I'm out. I'm
done.
good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Oh my God. It was so fun.
For years, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then traveling the world literally together, teaching seminars. Then he was one of our senior seminar staff members when I stopped traveling, but he was one of our senior guys who we would send out. So we've been on the road together for a very long time.
He's talking about Boz, right?
Mhm.
And the fact that Dave was fired and Boz stayed, that must have fucking added a whole nother dynamic.
Well, if I were Boz, I would throw that in his face anytime we were arguing. Oh, I'm sorry.
At least I didn't get fired.
And back in the day, like I said, have had some heated discussion on all things theory, movement, theory related to movement specifically, training. And I wish those would have been recorded. And honestly, intellectually, it challenged me in that world to become better because
Boz has no pussy in him. Like, he don't back down. He's humble and he can talk, but he's not backing down. So, like, if him and Dave get at it, like, he's
He'll
not
stay
putting
right in there.
Yep, he'll just stand right in there, and it fucking gets heated. There's a.
Is it fun to watch?
Oh, dude, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's like going back to the dad metaphor. It's like having a dad that beats all the brothers, and part of you is like, part of you feels bad when your brother's getting beat, but another party's like, at least it's not me right now. At least it's not me. There's a Mexican dude there, really handsome, real fucking pussy magnet. I'm trying to remember his name. He's been around forever, and I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but he has a book. He's everywhere Boz and Dave are, and he has the book. And I remember asking, like, and it's like so if they're testing, he's there, and he's always he writes the workouts down, the times, who did them. It's like just a fucking diary of everything, like of all game shit, right? And then Dave can text him or call him at any time, be like, what was this dude's time? What was this? Yeah, he's like the court reporter. I'm surprised Patrick Clark hasn't chimed in who it is. He's been there forever. God, and he doesn't talk. He's like I worked with him for like 10 years. I heard him say like 5 words. What is that
good.
guy?
You need if the guy taking notes, you need him to not use words ever.
So he probably has a senior role at the games now. I don't even know what he does, but it's this leather book. No, it doesn't have the word Jew in it. His name. He's a Mexican. Really fucking handsome. God, but shaved head. What is that guy's name? Hey, I think of him as like one of the survivors. Like, it's crazy that there's people who still work there when I work there.
How are you missing all the gunshots?
I'm just like, what the fuck? How did you survive? What is this dude's name? I know him too. Like, and he still lives in my town. Mexican, shaved head, Philip Kelly. No, Philip Kelly's Mexican. Anyway, that dude's seen all the epic shit between
Dave and Boz.
Has
notes on it.
Yeah.
Length of argument.
Yeah. I used to ask him, like, where does that go at night? Do you put that in a safe? He's like, no, I just set it on my dresser or something. I'm like, what the fuck? It's a leather book. That's
on the bounds of needing to be burned at the end of every day.
Dude, it's crazy. I was like, wow, what if someone stole that thing?
Oz is a wizard with his knowledge on the movement. So, yeah, that would be fun. JC.
Yeah, that's another thing too. What he said, Boz is a wizard. Bob Moo. Oh, Jamie Esteban Juan Panchito. No, good.
Panchito.
Fuck.
Close. Call Dave.
Dude, Kill Taylor's $2,500 next week.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
I wanted to get to $5,000 so bad.
Me too. I hope
that's when I'm going to try.
I hope he picks something that has like I hope he picks a 5K next week.
He just runs off into the distance.
You have to have a cameraman run with you.
Bryson
Ramirez.
bitching the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey Dave, did you know The Chosen is actually filmed not far outside of Fort Worth? I knew it was filmed in Texas. I didn't know it was filmed outside of Fort Worth. That's pretty cool. I'd love to.
Where did Dave's dog come from? The back door's closed. So, it came in the other door. Right.
Must have been in there.
No, not Richie Valens. Good guess. Not Hugo. Not Mexican Miguel. God damn it. I can't believe I don't remember. Maybe someone will text me.
Is it like a normal name? Or is it?
Yeah, it's a nice name. He has a good name. Oh, shit. Did they announce the swimming workout?
No.
Look at our chat. Maybe someone just got a leak.
No. No, that's not a.
No?
No.
That pool's amazing.
Yeah.
Is that in Texas?
No.
Oh.
It's totally unrelated.
Oh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Lucas Zepeda.
Look.
Damn. Someone
cat
just
up.
texted to me. That's awesome. Thank you.
LUC?
Lucas Zepeda. Yeah. That guy's seen it all.
Zepeda. Got
That
it.
guy, hey, that guy's seen more testing than Dave has seen. Because he's like he did, like, I'm sure Boz just kept him when he just has a journal and he's just there. Like, was there a dude doing that around Jesus? You know what I mean? Turned water into wine, walked on water, did not bang Mary Magdalene. Well, maybe a little.
Took a spear to rib. Bad deal.
Second spike in Jesus's hand actually wasn't in all the way. All right. Thank you. Fucking great. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah, Lucas is the man. All right, here we go.
See this
The Mexican that doesn't speak.
set. I just finished season 4. Really good show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And that is going to be it for the week in review.
Mary was his mother, you idiot. Listen, you fucknut.
There's 2 Marys.
He also banged that bitch at Magdalene. He's touched 2 vaginas. Oh, no, he was, yeah.
Well, allegedly.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Like, I'm schooling motherfuckers today.
I know. You're right twice in a row.
Yeah. Hasn't even been 24 hours. My mom's name is Mary and my dad's name is Joseph. And I have a Jesus complex.
You love the Jesus.
I love the Jesus Grisos.
For today. So, as always, if you have any comments, put them in the comment section, and next week I will address them. Thanks for watching.
And we will address
and
you.
Check out the rest of the athlete interviews as I knocked them out this week.
Oh,
that was a shot at you.
He's such a cunt. That's totally a shot at me. What a douche canoe.
He looks right at the camera.
Just call me Homelander.
The Netflix series is getting decent. Oh.
No, he didn't bang his mom, dude, but when he was born, he had to rub up against her labias. You touched your mom's vagina too. Sorry.
Just saying.
All right. Wow, this was a long show. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm the reason that dragged out. I have a tendency to do that.
No, it was good. Wow. Even this show, dude, this show is only, I bet you on the back end he has 6,000 views on this, and it's only been up 6 hours. His shit's killing right now.
It needed to happen.
Extra slot was a C-section. Oh.
What the hell is that?
I bring that up every time my mom and I argue. Jesus Christ. What country are you from? Who the fuck calls their mom?
They're ginger. They're from Ireland or Scotland.
Oh.
Mum,
because of the ginger. That's code. That's two references.
Well,
to
yeah, the mum
ginger
and the
stock.
ginger.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Ireland or Scotland.
That is a funny line, though. Every time you get in a fight with your mom, you're like, "I touched your pussy."
It's one of those lines you say to just distract them.
Oh shit! Oh, don't say that, Barry McCockner. You're gonna give him a complex. Come on, don't leave Tyler alone.
I don't know what's he saying.
Don't look. Don't read it.
Okay, it's too late. You shouldn't have brought it up.
Oh my god! All right,
I like these headphones.
they're great headphones.
Thanks.
They're great.
They sound. I bought yours, the ones you have, and I hate them.
Oh, these Sonys?
Yeah,
Oh,
I hate them.
oh,
They hurt
interesting.
my head.
Oh,
I have a
interesting.
huge head though, so
Oh, where does it rub somewhere?
it hurts around my ears and then
Oh,
the top too. This is
Oh.
like, dude, this is padded to the gills.
that's like some Cyndi Lauper's 1980s headphones.
Well, so these are covers. These are like replacement covers.
And did you go out of your way to get that pattern? Is that by your choice?
If there's a ridiculous this is one
MC
of those.
Hammer wore pants with that same.
Right.
Those are.
Is this straight 1990s? Like that, like 87 through 93, they had this pattern. Just
I was gonna
killing
say
it.
early 90s. Don't give yourself that much credit. Maybe some 80s in there.
If there's something ridiculous like this on something like as trivial as headphones, I'm getting it every single time.
Oh wow, Will Brandstetter, a trigger. His generation gets triggered easy. Those headphones piss me off.
These are freaking amazing headphones. These are like music producer headphones.
Yeah, Will.
So piss off all you want.
Yeah, Willie. Willie, do we know who the sponsor is for Kill Taylor this week? I better send that. That's a good timing. Do we have the sponsor?
Who makes the headphones?
Sponsor. Oh, you've turned into a real influencer, Tyler.
Me? Yeah, I'm a big headphone salesman.
What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Oh, Sam McCormick. I thought for a second I thought I had Greg on. I was like, shit. Okay. I'll buy those headphones. Look at
ATH. You want to buy these? These exact pairs? There's like 800. Audio Technica is the name of the headphone company.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can win $10,000. All you have to do is go to the Heat One app, download the app, play for free. There's going to be plenty of shows here on the spin that help you use the app, pick the winners. Oh shit, I don't see the GoWad commercial in my.
I still need to get that for you.
Oh, but I used to have one.
You did used to have one.
Where the fuck is that? All right. Anyway, while Dave sits around and talks about the affiliate series, I just want you to know that there's an affiliate contest, affiliate video contest, 5,000 for first, 3,000 for second, 2,000 for first. So you can go the easy way and play the Heat One app where any jackass can make 10 grand. Or you can make an affiliate commercial.
There's no magic cure to getting you out of that mindset of focusing on how you look. But an affiliate is, in my opinion, by far the best place to help you with that shift. Before starting at the gym, I was somebody who just always wanted to be smaller, and I always wanted to look a certain way, and I was never satisfied with my body. All my goals were focused around, all of my exercise was how do I get as small as possible? And so I was super unhealthy. I wasn't eating and all sorts of stuff. Unfortunately, when I had gotten really bad, Megan had me join here. So it was very quickly that I was okay, well, if I want to lift with all of these other girls, and if I want to keep up with them, and if I want to be strong and all those things, that this has to switch. It was within 6 months, I realized that switch where it was all of a sudden on my Instagram feed, instead of tiny little people. I had like these strong, beautiful, capable women that could lift hundreds of pounds. So this for me has been a whole mindset shift of like, I now appreciate my body for what it can do, not what it looks like. In here, we don't care what you look like as long as you're hitting what you